Hello and welcome. This is a summer movement series inspired by the ocean. I'm calling it a high tide sequence. So it's going to be an entirely standing sequence that is meant to elevate and lift our energy. So you just need some space around you. I am standing on a yoga mat, however, that is not needed to complete the practice. As always, prioritize your safety and your care. We'll be working through a whole body sequence and adding in some balance as well. And so I hope that you use this as time to nourish and replenish yourself as we engage the whole body to elevate energy. So come into a secure stance. So you might imagine and place the heels beneath the hips and think of the legs as pillars connecting the two. So really root into the ground through the toes, ball mounds of the feet, sides of the feet, heels. And energy moves upwards from your feet through the legs, straight legs with soft knees. Tailbone descends as the sternum lifts. Tuck the chin slightly to elongate the back of the neck. Shoulders move away from the earlobes, and crown of the head reaches upwards. Set your gaze gently on a steady point or close the eyes. If you'd like to join me for a collective and unifying breath, take an inhale through the nostrils, and release on a gentle sigh through the mouth. You might take the hands to the belly or let them stay resting by the sides, arms and hands just dangling from the shoulders. And from either posture, start to tune into the rhythm of your own breath. The breath that supports your aliveness, that is a celebration of every moment of your existence. And start to draw the breath deeper so it floods the channels of the body, in through the nose, moving through the throat, into the chest and belly, and then exhale to release. Use this time to connect with your unique pattern of breath. And let the breath draw the summer light into your body and fan it out to each and every cell, all the body parts on the inhale. And release and soften, let go on the exhale. Inhale to nourish, fill the body with summertime vibrance and light. And exhale to release. After the next exhale, if the hands have been on the body, just gently release them down to the side. And start to move into shoulder rolls. So the shoulders come forward, up, back, and down. Stay connected with the breath, smooth, steady, and deep. Welcome in some movements in the body. Reverse direction so the shoulders move back, up, forward, and down. And release. Step the feet slightly wider apart, and we'll come into some gentle twists. So the arms and hands might tap lovingly on the body in the area of the waist, low back, buttocks, hips. Gentle stimulation for circulation, for energy flow, to release tension as well. And if you'd like to add a little bit of extra exuberance on the exhale, go ahead and as you exhale, make a ha, an HA sound. Ha, ha, ha. So each exhale, a puff of air releasing from the body, and then trust that your body will know how to take the inhale. There's nothing you really need to think about or direct there. Release the breath and start to release the movement as well. Take your time to unwind and come back to center. Again, place the heels beneath the hips. Knees are soft, tailbone drops, sternum lifts, chin tucks, crown reaches upwards, and hands rest gently by the side. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. From this symmetrical stance, take an inhale, spin the palms up, reach in, breathe, and exhale the arms back down to the sides. Sweep to breathe in, palms face up, fingertips reach skyward, and exhale, palms flip down, hands return, breath leaves the body. Mindfully place the breath on the movement. And keep this attention with breath and movement. This time, after your arms reach up on the inhale, exhale, palms face the body, hands draw down the center line, exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands draw down the center line of the body. The exhale is like an energetic waterfall cascading down. The inhale is a lifting and gathering. If you'd like to invite in the low body, on your exhale, go ahead, send the hips back, bend the knees any amount. Inhale to reach, lift, straighten, exhale, knees bend, hips descend. After your next exhale, we'll reverse the movement. So inhale, the hands draw up the center line of the body. Exhale, they flare and sweep out to the sides. Inhale, the hands draw up, gathering, and exhale to release. If you'd like, keep the bend of the knees on the exhale, so legs straighten as you draw the hands up the body. Exhale, knees bend, fingertips might even graze the ground. Be aware of the mindful placing of your breath on the movement. Each inhale to align breath and body. And after the next exhale, return the hands back down by the sides of the body. Pause for a moment. Notice the state of your energy. Is the quality of aliveness in your body, energy moving, pulsing. Perhaps sense the pulse of the breath or the heart. What is the effect of this simple alignment of breath with motion? On your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead again. When they reach the top, clasp the hands together, lift the palms and place them towards the ceiling so that palms are facing up. All right, reach up. Press through the hands, press through the feet, and exhale. Arms come to shoulder height. Curl the chin forward. Curl the tailbone. Spine arches. Inhale to reach and extend. And then exhale, round through the spine. Hands come in front of the shoulders. If you'd like, take a gentle bend of the knees as you curl forward on the exhale. The chin tucks, the shoulders move away from the spine. And inhale, press in through the feet, straighten the legs, reach up, extend. Take a few more cycles at your own pace. And the next time you're reaching up, release the clasp of the hands and the arms glide down as you release the air. Inhale the arms up overhead again. Clasp the palms one more time. Press through the feet, reach through the fingertips. And as you exhale, tilt yourself gently to the left, a lateral stretch through the side body. Press through the feet, reach through the fingertips, and breathe. Notice the gentle stretch from the waist up through the intercostals to the armpit, out into the fingertips. Your next inhale, return to center, and exhale to the other side. So the body tilts to the right and stretches laterally through the left side body. Breathe steadily, feet grounded, fingertips reaching. Come up through center and release the hands down. Step the feet closer together so that the insides of the feet are touching and the insides of the legs are touching or very close to one another. Inhale, palms flip up, arms sweep overhead. Clasp the hands, reach up, exhale. This time as you exhale, you'll bend the knees, send the hips back, and you will slice the arms over to the side. So the arms move to the left, gaze moves to the left. Inhale up through center, and exhale to the other side. So twisting to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale to twist to the left. Inhale through center, and twist. Inhale the arms up through center and circle the wrists as you bring them down. Release the arms by the sides. We'll keep this stance and build on from here. So ground into the feet, press through the toes as if you could press through the space between the toes. The ball mounds, the heels, as much of the feet as you can make connection with. Energy moves up the body, soft knees, drop the tailbone, lift the sternum, shoulders away from the ears, tuck the chin slightly, crown of the head reaches up. Inhale the arms out to the side and up overhead, and exhale, hands glide down the center line. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the cascade of energy down the midline of the body. Inhale the arms up overhead and clasp them together. Send the palms towards the ceiling, reach up, and exhale, curl the spine forward. Inhale to extend, and exhale to arch. Inhale, lift up. Put the palms back together and exhale over to the left, side bend in the body. Inhale up through center and exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back and twist to the left. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale up through center. And arms slice in the other direction for the rotation. Inhale up through center. Release the palms, bend the knees, send the hips back. Arms come out in front of the shoulders, palms facing one another. So chair pose here. Really root in through the feet. Knees are bent, hips are extended. Tailbone slightly tucked and chin slightly tucked to preserve the elongation of the spine here. Keep the breath moving nice and steady. Option to stay here in a still chair or start to lift the heels. So it's a bit of a marching in place chair. Breath moves steady, one heel at a time, lifts and lowers. And your next inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up, and exhale, arms glide to the sides and downwards. Pause for a moment. Notice what you notice. Inhale, the arms come out to the side, up overhead, drink in the air. Exhale, hands come down the center line of the body. Inhale out to the sides, up overhead, and exhale, release. Inhale up overhead, clasp the hands together, send the palms skyward. And exhale, round the spine forward. Inhale to lift, and exhale to round. Inhale to lift, palms touch each other again, press in through the feet, and exhale to the left. Inhale up through center, and exhale to the right. Inhale through center, twist to the left, bend the knees. Inhale, twist right with bent knees. Inhale, release the hands, palms face each other but are not touching. Exhale, hips back, bend the knees, chair position, hands reaching out in front of the shoulders. Breath is steady. From here, again, the option to stay in a still chair, the option to lift one heel at a time, or if you'd like to increase the balance challenge, lifting and lowering both heels simultaneously. As you do this, check on the nature of the jaw, the quality of the brow, and the steadiness of the breath. Inhale to reach the fingertips up overhead, stretch one long line of energy through the body, and exhale the arms down to the side. We'll continue building on here. Notice how it feels to continue to engage repetitive movements in the body. What happens with the mind? What happens in the mobility? All a lot to be aware of as we continue to invite in repetition and motion aligned with body and breath. So make sure that the feet are touching or very close. Symmetry in the body. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down the center line of the body. After the next inhale, the hands clasp overhead. Palms face up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale to round forward. Inhale to reach and exhale. Shoulder blades move away from the spine and the back arches. Inhale up through center, palms touch, and exhale to the left. Press through the feet as you inhale, come to center, and exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale up through center, twist to the left, and twist to the right. Inhale up through center, release the hands. Exhale, bend the knees and the hips back into chair. From here, open the arms out to the side. Inhale to straighten, and then exhale. Arms cross, elbows bend, hands cup the shoulders. Inhale to straighten, arms come out to the sides. Exhale, arms cross. Mindfully place the breath with the movement. And consider rotating the cross. So one time the right elbow crosses on top of the left. The next time the left elbow crosses on top of the right. If you'd like to add on here, when you lift up and open the arms, come up onto one foot so you're lifting one and balancing on the other. Exhale, the arms hug in. Inhale, arms extend and come into balance. Alternate between the feet that lift. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side, up overhead and down. Pause and notice. These pauses are points to check in, to train the awareness, to notice the effects of the movement, and ground in the present moment. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale down the center line of the body. Arms reach up. Exhale. Fill and nourish with air. The hands clasp, palms reach upward. And exhale to round forward. Inhale to extend. And exhale to round. Inhale, extend as the palms touch again. And exhale to the left. Lateral bend. Inhale up through center. And exhale to the right. Inhale through center and twist to the left. Knees bend, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale up through center and exhale to twist to the alternate side. Inhale through center. Release the hands, bring them out to the side in the T position again. Exhale to bend the knees. So into a chair position with the arms out in a T. And from here, you'll keep the breath nice and steady. So imagine that the weight moves into the right side of the body, and as you do this, you'll gently come up onto the toe of the left foot. Option to stay here or lift the left foot, cross the left leg on top of the right 1 or 2 times, depending on your unique anatomy. If balance feels steady here, go ahead and bring the elbows toward each other. And the left arm is going to cross underneath the right, elbows bend, and palms face in. Garudasana, the eagle. Let the gaze find a steady, unmoving object. And invite the breath to settle. Eagle is a balancing posture requiring deep concentration and a hearty amount of flexibility and nimbleness. Your next inhale, gently begin to unwind the arms, return both feet to the ground. Reach up overhead, stretch, nourish, and exhale. Pause. Notice. Inhale, the arms sweep out to the sides, T position. Exhale, sit back into the chair posture. Again, imagine the weight gently gliding over to the left side of the body. We'll be on the other side this time, and gradually come up onto the right toes. Again, option to stay here or take the right leg and cross it over the left 1 or 2 times to find your eagle legs. When you feel steady and balanced in this place, go ahead and start to cross the arms. So this time the right arm is going to cross underneath the left, elbows will bend, palms will face in. Steady breath. Awareness of all the complexities in a balancing posture. What might look still actually has a lot going on. And then gently start to unwind the entire body. Reach up, breathe in, exhale. Arms come down by the sides. Step the feet slightly apart so they're about hip distance. One hand to the belly, One hand to the heart, and notice. If the hands are touching the body, you can release them. And I'll step to the front of my mat. As long as you have some space to step behind you, that's all that you need. So with feet beneath the hips, inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees generously. Bring the belly to the thighs and fingertips to the ground. So bend the knees generously enough to definitely get the fingertips in contact with the ground. Let the head hang heavy. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Inhale, straighten the knees. Fingertips glide up the shins, elbows straighten, gaze is down, spine is long, pike position. Exhale, fold forward, release, bend the knees generously. Inhale, straighten the limbs, fingertips glide up the shins, gaze is down, and exhale to fold. One more exact same thing, straighten, elongate, and exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up overhead, come into a complete upright position, and exhale the arms down by the side. Inhale the arms out and up overhead. Exhale to fold forward again. Let the belly reach the thighs, fingertips reach the ground. Any amount of bend in the knees. Inhale, just straighten the back, straighten the elbows, straighten the knees. Exhale to fold. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach all the way up overhead. And exhale the arms down by the sides. One more time. Inhale, reach up overhead. Press through the feet, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and straighten. And exhale to bend. From here, take the right leg and step it behind you so you're on the ball of the right foot. Take a moment to press into the back foot as well as root down through the whole left leg. On an inhale, you'll lift the arms, lift the upper body, coming into a lunge. Exhale and stay. Option here to stay in this crescent lunge, warrior one variation, or to reach up on the inhale and on the exhale, bend deeper through the knees as you bend the elbows as well. So inhale to reach up, straighten the legs, and exhale to bend the legs, bend the elbows. One more. Return the hands to the ground. Step the left foot back into a plank position. Pause here, press in through the fingertips, press through the heels. Long line of energy from the feet to the crown of the head. Keep the breath moving. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale here. Inhale and plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale and plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Pause here, press in through the feet, fingertips, and allow yourself to breathe. From here, step the right foot forward between the hands. As you feel steady, take an inhale and lift up through the upper body, reaching forward in a high lunge. Press through the back ball of the foot. The whole right foot is on the ground. knee tracking over the toes. Option to stay here, or inhale to straighten the limbs and exhale, bend the knees and elbows. Inhale to reach up and exhale to bend. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, bend. After the next exhale, bring the hands back down to the ground. Step into that plank one more time. Press through the hands, press through the feet. Keep the breath moving steadily. Energy pulsing through the body and breath there to support and circulate. Take an inhale here. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. And gently start to walk the hands back towards the feet, taking plenty of time. Bend the knees at any point you need to in order to keep the hands and fingertips on the ground. Let the head hang heavy. Feel the belly press against the quadriceps as you inhale. And feel the deflation on the exhale. You might rock a little bit from side to side. Really make any accommodation you can so that the low back feels at ease, totally released. Let the head hang heavy. Right, bend or straighten the knees, any amount. And be in this inversion for another couple breath cycles. And as you feel ready, gently start to walk the fingertips up the legs. Take all the time you need to come to an upright position. And again, pause and notice. You're in the same body in a new orientation. What are you aware of? We'll take a few sun breaths to conclude our practice. Breathe in, reach up overhead. Exhale, arms fan down the sides of the body. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. One more. At the end of this exhale, hands and arms rest by the side of the body or bring the palms to the belly. Let the tailbone drop. Let the shoulders drop. Feel the floor, the earth supporting you beneath. Pause for just a moment. Surrounded by the atmosphere of summer. Notice the atmosphere of your system, the breath, the energy, any physical sensations, qualities of mind, or tones of the heart are so welcome. If you'd like to join me for a unifying breath to seal our practice together, take a breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. If the hands are on the body, go ahead and release them. And gently make your way into your next activity. Wishing you well.